Every so often, I like to have what I call a life admin day, where I dedicate a whole day to completing all of those small, random things that just sit in the back of your mind until they start to accumulate and weigh you down. At the end of my life admin day, I always feel so accomplished from completing so many to-dos, and it creates kind of a blank slate feeling so that I can move forward feeling more motivated. So in this video, I'm going to share how I plan my life admin day and offer some ideas to hopefully help inspire you to plan your own awesome day. The first thing I like to do for my life admin day is to set the stage, to make sure I'm setting myself up for the most successful day possible. I'll schedule my life admin day ahead of time for a weekend, or on a day when I don't have to work, and clear my schedule to make sure I can focus the entirety of the day on myself and cleaning up my life for the whole day. I see this day as a special little gift that I'm giving myself, so I want to make it special. I'll start the day by preparing myself a delicious breakfast so that I have enough energy for the day. I'll put on some calming or exciting music. I'll set up my favorite essential oils to diffuse around the house. And my goal here is to create all the good vibes in my space to make this a personal and special, enjoyable experience. Now that the stage is set, the next thing I like to do to create my blank slate feeling is to get to inbox zero. I'm definitely an inbox zero fan, and when I'm able to get there, I just feel so much more relaxed and in control of life. I find that it's way easier to get to inbox zero on a weekend when people are hopefully less likely to respond to you. So I'm going to take some time to get to inbox zero, both digitally and physically. I'm going to finish processing all my emails until I get to that beautiful, calming inbox zero. Next, I'm going to do the same thing for my physical inbox. Lots of people have that place on their desk or in their home where we put things that often need to be dealt with at some point. Oftentimes, that place is our desk or else the first flat surface available when we walk into the house. If you have a space like this, you know what I mean. So now that I've given myself the gift of inbox zero, I get to give myself the gift of a tidy home. I usually keep my home pretty clean and tidy all the time, but there are a few things I can do to get to that next level of clean. So I'll go ahead and vacuum, wash all the dishes, and do the laundry like I normally do. And then I'll pick just a few of those chores that I only get to every so often and get these done. So for me, I hate to clean the bathtub, but I always feel so great showering in the morning in a clean tub. So I'm going to get this done for future Sarah. I'm also going to wash my bed sheets and comforter and dust in some of those random places. Finally, today I'm going to empty my kitchen cabinets and clean the insides of the cabinets. I'll take a look at everything in my cabinet to make sure it's not expired and that I still plan on using it all. And then I'll put everything back nice and organized. Another part about tidying that I forget about is to clean the inside of my purse. If you carry a purse or some other bag, you probably have some clutter built up in there. I'm going to empty out my purse and throw away all the wrappers, receipts, and spare bits of paper and trash that I'll find. I'll make sure that my purse lotion isn't running low and that my supply of chapstick and Listerine strips is fully stocked. I'm not sure how this happens, but every time I clean out my purse, it always feels like 5 pounds lighter after, which makes it feel way better to walk around with. Next up, I'm going to reset my wardrobe. And that just doesn't mean washing when putting away all the clothes. I'm going to go a bit further here. It's autumn right now, and the weather is starting to get a little bit colder. So I'm actually going to take all the clothes out of my closet and empty my drawers and put away some of my summer clothes into a box. I'll make sure that all of my clothes are just right for the upcoming colder seasons and just take an overall inventory of my clothes. I'll make sure that they all fit and that I still enjoy wearing them. There are some things that I did enjoy wearing for a while, but now I'm ready to donate. One tip here is to pack away the clothes you won't be wearing for a few months and only keep enough clothing out to fill about 2/3 of your closet and drawer space. When your closet and drawers aren't completely stuffed, it's way easier to sort through things and you'll find it way calmer to go through these spaces. I only started doing this somewhat recently, and I can tell you it has been a game changer. Another benefit of keeping only some of your clothes out each season is that when you go through this box again in a few months, it will feel almost like a shopping trip, and you'll get to enjoy the new feeling of some of your favorite items again. The next thing I'm going to do for my life admin day is to book all my appointments over the next few months. I don't know why, but when I think about the massive amounts of appointments I need to remember to set for myself during the year, it kind of stresses me out. So I'll make a list and take care of booking all of my appointments at once to get this out of the way. One note, this may actually not work on a weekend, so make the list anyway and do it on the first day you're able, like a Monday. I'll book my annual physical with the doctor, my dentist appointment, my optometrist appointment, and the annual vet checkup for my cats. If you have a car, go ahead and book an oil change and any other preventative maintenance that might be needed. Other appointments can include your accountant, financial advisor, or your hairstylist. Even just listing all of these, it's easy to get overwhelmed with the number of appointments we have. So having a list and getting them all scheduled at once is a huge stress reliever. Finally, the last thing I'm going to do during this life admin day is to organize my digital space. There are tons of different things you can do that fall under this umbrella. But in general, I like to go through my phone to check on all the apps I have installed. If there are any that you're no longer using, go ahead and delete those. Take a look at what subscriptions you're signed up for. It's easy to lose track of how many $5 monthly subscriptions we've signed up for, and those fees can really add up. Take a second to unsubscribe to anything that no longer serves you. I also like to go through my spam folder and unsubscribe to any promotional email list that I don't want to be on. Make sure everything is backed up. In your physical space, make sure all the chargers around your house are the way you want them, and get rid of any old chargers or cords that are no longer needed. Make sure everything is updated to the latest software or firmware if needed, and take a minute to dust off that internet router and any smart home devices that may have collected dust. Whew. Now that I've finished my life admin day, I feel like I've accomplished so much, and like I've given myself the gift of a reset in my life. The final thing I like to do now is to calm down a little bit by journaling about all the things I've completed during the day, and to allow myself to feel gratitude for this gift I've given myself. In today's fast-paced life, it really is something to celebrate that we can hold the world back for a whole day and spend our time focused on resetting our space and our lives. I really hope you've enjoyed this walk through my own life admin day and that you feel inspired to do your own. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like this video I made about how I audit my time so that I can create more time for the things that matter. And you can check that out here if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.